Hi, I'm Elisa Bergami. I hold a PhD in ecotoxicology, and I'm a postdoc fellow at the University of Siena, Italy. We demonstrated then Antarctic collembolas, these small microarthropods that you can find along the shore and in a terrestrial system in Antarctica, can actually ingest and graze above plastic debris. The story begins with me in my PhD going to Antarctica to study the impact of plastic pollution, and in particular the lowest fraction of plastics, the nanoplastics, to marine organisms. In this context, we performed, together with colleagues from the Brazilian Antarctic program and the Chilean Antarctic program, we performed experiments, but also we performed a field survey at sea and on land in order to understand the extent of plastic pollution in these environments. And in this context, we found these large expanded polystyrene foam fragments, and which was completely colonized by moss, lichens, and these small microarthropods. We decided to have a look to the digestive tract of the organisms to understand if there was a direct interaction with the anthropogenic substrate, with the polystyrene foam, and understand if they were ingesting kind of a little piece of plastic. So at the Electra synchrotron in Trieste, together with the expertise of two researchers, Dr. Giovanni Birarda and Dr. Elisa Bergami, we used FTIR and we were able to detect polystyrene traces inside the organism, which were previously cleared using a particular digestion method that we developed. And the nice goal of this was that we were actually able to map the spectral features of the organism, and we were able to actually detect the polystyrene pieces inside the organism versus the organic material which was found inside. So this was never performed before with an environmental samples. CERIC was fundamental for us, had a fundamental role because we were able to get access to these high input facilities, which were at the electron synchrotron technology in Trieste, and in particular in the spectroscopic features and the spectroscopic facilities of Dr. Elisa Bergami. Well, there were several challenges. Probably the biggest was how to clean the specimens, how to clean the samples before the measurements. So we developed some protocols because there was nothing found in the literature according to these environmental samples. We would like to continue with this research direction and continue to understand more about plastic pollution in this remote environment, to understand if there is an impact or potential impact from these soil species receiving this contamination, interacting with the plastic as an additional stressor to climate change they are also already facing. And so this study was a first result in this direction, was within the Planet project, the project about the plastic contamination in Antarctic environment, which was coordinated by Ilaria Corsi from the University of Siena. But together with all the co-authors and with the international collaboration, we aim to achieve a much broader environmental sampling, not only in Antarctica, but also in temperate areas, in order to understand the true impact that this plastic could have on the biota.